पुनः सर्वेभ्यः हृत्पूर्वक नमस्काराः स्वागतम्. We shall now begin today's Gita Jnana Yajna with Deepojvalanam or lighting of the lamp. I am pleased to invite Swami Samachittanandaji, President, Sri Ramakrishna Mission Singapore, our distinguished speaker for today's Gita Jnana Yajna, Sri Dushyant Sridharji, Sri Rajan Krishnanji, Chairman, Hindu Endowments Board Singapore, Srimati Sarojini Ji, Chairperson of Sri Krishna Temple, the lead organization of Gita Jayanti Singapore for this year, 2024, and Sri Srinivasan Ji, the Chairman of Gita Jayanti, to join us on stage for Deepojvalanam. दीपो ज्योतिः परं ब्रह्म दीपः सर्वतमोपहः दीपेन साध्यते सर्वं संध्यादीप नमोस्तुते संध्यादीप नमोस्तुते संध्यादीप नमोस्तुते संध्यादीप नमोस्तुते. I now invite Srimati Padmini Chandrasekhar Ji to render the invocation prayers.
Sri Ranganatashtakam by Sri Adi Shankaracharya. Anandarupe Nijabodharupe Brahmaswarupe Shrutimurtirupe Shashankarupe Ramaniyarupe Sri Rangarupe Ramatamanomi कावेरी तीरे करुणाविलोले मन्दारमूले धृतचारुकेले दैत्यान्तकाले खिललोकलीले श्रीरङ्गलीले रमतां मनोमि लक्ष्मीनिवासे जगतां निवासे हृत्पद्मवासे रविबिम्बवासे कृपानिवासे गुणवृन्दवासे श्रीरङ्गवासे रमतां मनोमि ब्रह्मादिवन्द्ये जगदेकवन्द्ये मुकुन्द वन्द्ये सुरनाथ वन्द्ये व्यासादि वन्द्ये सनकादि वन्द्ये श्रीरङ्ग वन्द्ये रमतां मनो मे ब्रह्माधिराजे गरुडाधिराजे वैकुण्ठराजे सुरराजराजे त्रैलोक्यराजे खिललोकराजे श्रीरङ्गराजे रमतां मनो मे अमोघमुद्रे परिपूर्णनिद्रे श्रीयोगनिद्रे ससमुद्रनिद्रे श्रितैकभद्रे जगदेकनिद्रे श्रीरङ्गभद्रे रमतां मनो मे सचित्रशायी भुजगेन्द्रशायी नन्दाङ्कशायी कमलाङ्कशायी क्षीराब्धिशायी वटपत्रशायी श्रीरङ्गशायी रमतां मनो मे इदं हि रङ्गं त्यजतामिहाङ्गं पुनर्न चाङ्गं यदि चाङ्गमेति पाणौ रथाङ्गं चरणे भुगाङ्गं याने विहङ्गं शयने भुजङ्गं याने विहङ्गं शयने भुजङ्गम्
श्री रंगरूपे श्री रंगलीले श्री रंगवासे मे मनः रमतात्. Thank you Srimati Padmini ji for the very soulful rendition and for invoking the blessings of Shri Ranganatha. I now request Shri G Srinivasan ji, Chairman Gita Jayanti Singapore, to deliver the welcome address.
Hari Om. Sri Samachitananda ji, President Ramakrishna Mission Singapore, Sri Dushin Sridhar ji, our distinguished speaker, etc., etc. The etc. will be filled up by the MC later on. Sri Rajan Krishnan ji, Chairman Hindu and One Board, Sri Selvam ji, Chairman Srinivasa Perumal Temple, and Sarojini ji, Chairperson of Sri Krishna Temple, Malini ji, Secretary of Sri Krishna Temple. They are the lead organization for our Gita Jayanti this year, and the distinguished audience, our partners and team members, and you all, a warm welcome to another edition of International Gita Forum. Gita Jayanti is into its 27th year, sailing smoothly thanks to the sailors, that is our partner organizations, and the favorable wind, that is you all, that support the movement of the sailing of the vessel, concurrently all these things. And a question may arise, why we should be propagating Gita, why we should be dwelling on Gita. See, we all have different ways of worship, different philosophies and everything, but all we are united by one single factor, that we are all Vedic based, Veda related, and Veda is our basic strung of the entire mala we have. So, but the Vedas are not so easy to comprehend. That's the reason why we also have different philosophies, different things, because various interpretations are possible, correct interpretations, I should add. But at the same time, it is not easy for every one of us to easily understand that. So the Upanishads come in that place and who gives the essence of the messages. But even that is sometimes not so easy to understand. So I can say a small example, if I know whether it's appropriate. We can think of a jackfruit, which is thorns and everything. So if Vedas are compared to like that, then the flesh, the fruit inside is the, with the fiber and nut and everything, is the what is given by the Upanishad. Then Gita, the essence of that, it takes out all that unwanted things, gives the fruit alone without nut or anything, and dips it in the practical wisdom, honey of practical wisdom and gives it to us. So that way Gita is very timeless and is very relevant, and that's why we are focusing upon Gita of one of the greatest scriptures in our Sanatana Dharma. Gita Jayanti does various ways to take this Gita message, Gita to everybody. You can see it in the booklet that has been distributed. What are the activities that are being done to get the Gita Jayanti, Gita message across to all, chanting, etc. And one of the foremost activities of that is the International Gita Forum. And we invite distinguished speakers, scholars like Dushyant Sridharji to share their wisdom with us so that we get benefited. Not only we chant, but try to get their introspect the Gita in their way they are propagating it. So that's the way they are doing it. But one question may arise that, okay, I listen to it, what happens? Do I think? But let me add that no thought, let me add that the Tamil poet, famous Tamil poet, Thiruvalluvar says, Selvathul Selvam Sevichelvam. To translate it, he says the best of the wealth is listening attentively and intensively and understanding it. So that's the one he says. So that way the Gita Forum gives you the message of Gita, essence of Gita in the form of listening. So you may say that, look, I listened and what happens thereafter? But let me tell you that the thoughts may come effortlessly, but every thought doesn't leave you effectlessly. There is always some effect that leaves it, so it goes like that. So you can say, how long? I can think of Swami Ramakrishna Paramahamsa. He says that if you think of moving towards North Pole, automatically the South Pole is left behind you. You don't have to worry about it. So same way, if you take the path of Sanatana, our sadhana and everything towards moksha, we will definitely be moving. Maybe in this birth, it's various degrees of various. Some people may get it this birth, some people may get it later on. So, like when you walk towards the North Pole, the South Pole is left behind. When you walk towards your goal, moksha, the samsara is left behind. So that's the way we are doing it. And we definitely, there is a benefit. Please do listen to it, and we'll have the great presence of Dushyant Sridharji to give us his chapter 9, the secret of the Raja Guhya, the secret that has been told to Rajana by Krishna. Our Dushyant Sridharji will be explaining it in his own way, and he will be, I'm sure you'll all enjoy it. And I should also thank Dushyant Sridharji. It's not a word of Upachara Varta or Arthavada. Sincerely, we thank you, sir, because he has taken the trouble of coming to Singapore, especially for us, because he is very tight. His program is very tight. He's been traveling to Australia, and now he's got a program after finishing on Saturday. He leaves on Sunday morning back to Chennai, and he's got a program starting from that evening itself. And then he is also launching a book, Ramayana Volume 1, on the next 23rd, next Saturday, and in the presence of the eminent Sanatana scholars in Chennai. And then he set for about 1.5 months to USA. So when we requested, he said, I will give you these dates, and we are fortunate that he has accepted our request to address us. Thank you very much, sir. And without further things, I will ask the MC to commence next proceedings. Once again, a very, very warm welcome to all of you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Srinivasanji. Our most distinguished speaker for this Gita Jnana Yajna, Shri Dushyant Sridharji, needs no introduction. An orator par excellence on various topics related to Sanatana Dharma, Vedanta, ancient Bharatiya knowledge, he has captured the minds of the young and old alike with his Vak Kaushalam, expertise in speech and wit. He has rendered over 3,500 discourses in 125 cities across 23 countries. He enjoys a wide spectrum of over 1 million followers on his website and social media channels. Dushyant Sridharji is well known in households through his discourses on regional TV channels. We have all watched his erudite contributions to debates on national TV, where he very aptly brings out the current relevance of ancient Bharatiya knowledge to issues of national and global importance. His initiative, Abhinava E-Pathashala, taught Vedic content to around 7,000 aspirants worldwide, sans any discrimination. Through his discourses, he spreads the eternal, universal values of Shanti, Ahimsa, Satyam, Tyaga, Daya, and the like. He has conceptualized and produced classical dance productions like Agre Pashyami, a colorful, dynamic, devotional spectacle that was a fine blend of verse and visuals. Ramayana Sudha, a production that lends itself to creativity that was executed competently. Srinivasam Prapadye, the beautiful story that drew the audience into its core. And Aranganin Padayil, the path of Lord Ranganatha, a novel concept. He has acted as the protagonist in the Manipravada movie Vedanta Deshikaha. Everyone was spellbound by his iconic rendition of Sarvatantra Swatantra Shri Vedanta Deshika Virachitam Shri Mahavira Vaibhavam or Shri Raghuvira Gadyam, describing the heroic deeds of Bhagavan Shri Rama. He has also directed the award-winning Sanskritam movie Shakuntalam, based on the evergreen celebrated play of Kalidasa, Abhignana Shakuntalam. He has authored a brilliant coffee table book titled Vedanta Deshika, the peerless poet preceptor for the JSJS Trust. Shri Dushyant Sridharji also organizes yatras, heritage tours. In the last decade, he has organized heritage tours to 200 temples with over 3,500 yatris. He manages Deshika Daya, a charitable trust that has carried out extensive cultural and spiritual activities. He is a recipient of numerous titles and awards such as Sarva Kala Chudamani, Harikatha Bharati, Rama Bhakti Pracharamani, and Shri Chandrasekharendra Saraswati National Eminence Award. An illustrious alumnus of the eminent university BITS Pilani and a corporate professional turned philosopher, Shri Dushyant Sridharji is a cultural ambassador of Bharatam, spreading the eternal Bharatiya values and Sanatana Dharma far and wide. He is a source of inspiration for people of all ages, especially the youth. To introduce Shri Dushyant Sridharji in a few minutes is like Bhagirata Prayatnam. So I have just tried my best to give a bird's eye view of our very distinguished speaker for today's Gita Jnana Yajna. I now invite Shri Dushyant Sridharji and Shri Rajan Krishnanji on stage. Shri Rajan Krishnanji will now extend our Hritpurvaka pranams and respectful welcome to Shri Dushyant Sridharji. Before we begin today's Gita Jnana Yajna, here are a few quick announcements. IGF talks by Shri Dushyant Sridharji will continue tomorrow and on Saturday evening at 7 p.m. here at PGP Hall. On Saturday morning, Shri Dushyant Sridharji will address the Youth Forum at the third level of PGP Hall. The Youth Forum is exclusively for youth defined as those between 14 to 29 years. As we have received an overwhelming response for this Youth Forum, I request adults to kindly refrain from attending the youth forum session as it is exclusively for the youth. The latest initiative of Gita Jayanti, Likhita Gita Samarpanam, is continuing this year also. Devotees may write the Bhagavad Gita along with the Dhyana Shlokas and Gita Mahatmyam Shlokas in their own handwriting in a language of their choice. These handwritten books will be placed in the altar on Moksha Ekadashi Parayanam on Wednesday, 11th December 2024. The books blessed by Sri Krishna and energized by the vibrations of mass Gita chanting may be collected back after the puja. It isn't too late to start writing even now. Writing just 5 shlokas, that is just mere 10 lines every day, will comfortably take you to completion of Likhita Gita Samarpanam before the Mokshada Ekadashi Parayanam day. Donations to Gita Jayanti are welcome. A donation box is kept in the foyer. Donations may be paid in cash or through PayNow. The QR code is pasted on the box. It is also displayed in the dining hall as well as indicated in the IGF booklets distributed. So you have certain IGF booklets in your bags for today. So you will find the QR code printed behind the booklet. Those who are interested in receiving info on Gita Jayanti activities may scan the appropriate QR code displayed in the foyer and in the dining hall below. It is also seen in the IGF booklet distributed. You may also become a volunteer of Gita Jayanti by scanning another QR code in the booklet. The forthcoming events of IGF are displayed here on the screen. So on 28th July, there is Gita Havan at PGP Hall and art competition on 1st September, Krishna Manjari on 13th September, Sampurna Gita Parayanam on 11th December, and there are a few recurring activities or events which include Ameya, Listen and Learn Gita, Likhita Gita, Write Gita by Hand, and Gita Parayanam, Learn to Chant Bhagavad Gita. The most awaited moment of this evening has arrived. Shri Dushyant Sridhar Ji will now deliver his lecture on the topic King Among Secrets, based on chapter 9, Rajavidya Rajaguhya Yoga of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Without any further ado, over to you, Shri Dushyant Ji. Thank you.